November is National Hospice Month, a good time to better understand just how much compassion and care these workers show their patients in the final months, weeks, or even days of their lives. Hospice workers understand every moment matters. The good folks at Hospice Services of Methodist ElderCare know a thing or two about that. Here with more is Executive Director Latasha Goodwin and Community Relations Director Kenya George. Welcome to you both.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you both for being here. Latasha, let's start with you. Tell us more in depth. What is hospice?
Well, hospice is a service that's provided to a person who has a diagnosis of a life-limiting illness and who has decided to focus on comfort care versus aggressive or curative treatment. Hospice is a philosophy that is centered around making sure that a patient's transition from this life is reflective of his or her wishes.
What are the benefits, and I'm sure there are many.
Yes.
What are some of the biggest benefits of hospice care?
Well, one big benefit of hospice is that all medications, treatments, any medical supplies or medical equipment that the patient may need is covered under the hospice benefit. Another benefit is that we have a great team of not just clinical people, but social worker and a spiritual advisor who can help provide emotional and social support to the family as well as the patient. Another big benefit is that we allow the patient to stay at home. They don't have to go into a hospital or a facility. With the support of our clinical staff, they can stay at home where they're comfortable and where they know their family and friends.
Kenya, can you tell us about Methodist ElderCare specifically? What makes your hospice different?
So first and foremost, I'd like to start off with, we're a nonprofit organization. That means we are dedicated in delivering the highest quality of care to our patients and families. We're mission driven. Literally our mission says, if you visit our website, our mission says that we make the most of each day for each and every one of our patients, because just face it, these patients have been diagnosed with a life-limiting illness. The last thing we want them to do when we come into their home, wherever that may be, is for them to concentrate and focus on that process of transitioning. No, we want you to focus on celebrating life, and we make that happen. We're a small organization. We're a very tight-knit group that we have.
We're seeing we're seeing some video right now, some pictures.
Oh.
You were talking about how close-knit, what a tight group you are.
Yes.
What are we looking at right here?
Well, that's actually me out in the community, or my colleagues out in the community, serving our community, educating the community about what we do. Because let's just face it, a lot of people aren't really quite sure of everything hospice can bring, or the support we may bring, or how we walk alongside you and your family.
Now, tell us more about your role.
Sure. So my role as the Director of Community Relations is that first and foremost, I advocate and I educate the community about, number one, the purpose, number two, the benefits, and number three, the essentials of hospice care. I identify audiences that may be completely unaware of hospice, to individuals that may know a little bit about hospice, but may need a better understanding about hospice. I partner with associations that serve individuals that have been diagnosed with a life-limiting illness. What I really love to do is educate. So I provide lectures and seminars, CEUs, what have you, to laypersons as well as professionals in Columbus about, it's entitled Hospice 101. You know, there's a lot of myths and misconceptions about hospice, so I touch on those things. I identify those myths and I give the answers to those myths and misconceptions.
Well, ladies, we are running low on time, but finally, tell us, what is the most important thing people should know about hospice?
I think one of the biggest things is that hospice is not a place, it's a service, and we go to wherever the patient calls home. And also that hospice is 100% covered under Medicare, Medicaid, and most private insurances.
Wonderful. Kenya?
To not fear us. please not fears. Get out and get informed about hospice. Come visit our website at hospicemec.com. We have a lot of events going on where we're educating the public. And don't wait. Hospice is not for actively dying. The sooner we get in there, the better quality of life our patients can have.
Wonderful. Thank you both.
Thank you.
And for that website and more information, you'll find it on our screen. Thanks
you.
again.
Thanks.